morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It's another beautiful day here in Florida. I am finishing up my coffee before we head out for our run. Today, my goal is to do a long, slow, easy run. I've taken a couple of days off to really extend my recovery process because I have mentioned it numerous times that I'm just not nourished enough to not take these kind of breaks. So I have not run in a couple of days. We'll see how this goes. The last run I did, I believe, was a tempo pyramid run. We kind of built up our speed and then went back down the pyramid to slowest speed. So this is my goal, is to do a nice, easy, long run today. Then after that is all done, I need to get my knockout roses planted in the ground. I got them probably 4 or 5 days ago from Lowe's, and they've just been outside in their pot still unplanted, and so that needs to get done because I can already tell they're starting to struggle. They need to get planted. So need to dig up the holes, put those in, get those beautiful girls in there and set up. Also, I need to take out some plants that are in the front because we are currently redoing out all of our landscaping ourselves. It's been a slow process. We also finally got part of our outdoor furniture. We are expecting a couple of things from Amazon to get this last little part of the porch. We have a pretty large porch, and on one side I have like a little seating area with a little table, and then eventually I have some daybed swings that will go on the other side. So Amazon is going to be sending some outdoor rugs, sending as if like they're sending it to me. We're going to be getting those soon to put down there, and that'll be a nice little lounging area complete. And then what else? The house is in pretty good shape. So thank goodness from that spring cleaning, everything has pretty much been maintained aside from my teenager, preteens room. That's fine. She'll take care of all that. So those are a couple things on the agenda today. We probably need to do a grocery run. I have a new Factor box that will be coming in today. And so yeah, this morning for breakfast before this run, I really needed to make sure I was getting something in. So when I got up before I took the kids to school, this is their last week of school, by the way, which is crazy how fast the school year went by, and that it's almost summer. I had a full everything bagel, no cream cheese, no dairy, and then I had a half a banana. If I've never told you, I have a very hard time eating bananas. They are a sensory issue for me. It's like the texture. I don't know. So I ate a half of one, so it's better than nothing. I've had this coffee with just a little bit of creamer, some water. So I'm hoping that's gonna be good, a good base for this long run. Then we'll add in a few Humagel packs, and I think we will be all set. I only have one element packet left, and it's a chocolate salt, and I'm a little bit nervous to try it. Though I was really nervous to try the mango chili one, and I thought it was fantastic. So that is what we're up to for now. Okay, I am back on my porch now. After running, we did 8 miles. I was running more for time and trying to adjust my heart rate on my runs because it's so difficult. Anyway, I'm starting to feel as though maybe I'm overtraining my heart, and so I'm trying to pull back a lot and really focus on running in that zone 3 area into 4, but I tend to run zone 5 pretty consistently, and I don't know how that's affecting my heart. Pretty much consistently, my resting heart rate stays in the low 50s, high 40s, mid to high 40s, and I just, as much as I know that that is a normal occurrence in people that are very high cardiovascular exercisers, aka runners, And that's why they recommend that you do not do HIIT more than 2 to 3 times max a week, because it's just a lot of strain on your heart. It has good benefits when you're doing it once or twice a week. Trying to work on that, trying to really focus on bringing that heart rate down into zone 3 for my light, long, easy runs. So I did have to walk a little bit, because it does not matter if I am even slowly jogging. I'm serious, my heart rate will stay in the 170s. I don't know. Anyway, it can just be a sign that you're overworking yourself, overtraining. So did that. I only went 8 miles, and we did that in 90 minutes. So still great time on my feet. I used 2 gels, and then I used my sport beans as far as fueling on that, and then I poured a little bit of my Element electrolyte water into my water bottle, so it wasn't like a full pack. Did a little bit of hill work, so overall it was a great run. And now I wanted to show our new porch furniture that we got. I actually found it at Lowe's, a 6-piece set at Lowe's, and it to me is like a dupe of the Fallbrook line at Pottery Barn, which is stunning and beautiful. And I haven't seen it in person, but it was one of the sets that I had found to possibly go into the front porch, and I'm pretty sure that I found this set at Lowe's for at least $400 or $500 less than what I would have gotten it off of Pottery Barn, and that was the base price. I also had my Lowe's, if you have a Lowe's credit card, they send you 10% off for your birthday. So I had my 10% off birthday coupon. My husband gets 10% off with his veteran benefits, and then if you use your Lowe's card, it's another 5% off. Which in the fine print on the coupon, it said that it couldn't be combined with an everyday saving, and it still took it all off. So whether that was a mistake in the system or not, I don't know. But essentially, I got this set for even $400 something less than what it was listed for. So it might not have been that much. It might have been like $200, but still, it's much less than I was going to spend on the Pottery Barn set, which also I have a few things coming from Pottery Barn that I'm so excited for. Finally chose all the remaining lights for the inside, like main floor, and so I think that's gonna really pull all that together. And I finally pulled the trigger and got the tall Sausalito dresser to match the rest of our furniture, but I mentioned in the last video about putting it in our closet, because there would be no space in our room even if I wanted to put it in my room. I'm so excited for those to come in. And then I mentioned Amazon. I'll show you when that all comes in. I got another jute rug that matches 2 of them that I have on our front porch, so it'll be a 3rd one that goes underneath the outdoor seating area, and then I got a striped one to go on top of that for a layered look. And I don't know that I bought it, but I do want to get one of those like tabletop fire things that you could roast marshmallows on if you wanted to, like super small tabletop fire. So anyway, I'm rambling. I need to get started on this yard work if we are going to get any of it done. Here we go. This is the love seat, the 2 chairs, and then the table. So it was a total 4-piece set. Looks so good. The color of the cushions is beautiful. There's a daybed swing, 2 of them actually, that I want to get for this part of the porch. So I'd love to get one here and one there, but we'll see. They're on polywood, and I've really loved this gingham style print that they have. So as far as our lawn goes, or our plant beds, you can see where we've already pulled up a lot of the plants. I need to pull all these up, and we're actually going to take out this tree. And I also want to relocate all of these bushes because they're beautiful and they're great pollinators. The bees and butterflies, they all love it. So I'm just going to move these to where all the grass plants that are around our house and our garage, and put them in those places. And then on this side, kind of the same thing. We need to add another row of sod here because this is just way too much. This is way too much of a plant bed. And again, move these plants, relocate those. This tree, I love them. When they start to really grow up, they kind of fall over like a weeping willow, and they are charming. So we need to get sod here, and then we're gonna sod all of that space too, and really just pull these these beds back, and then change out all of these and change out the oak tree. And this is a part of a project that Curtis wants to do with the kids, which should be sweet. They're gonna plant some lavender and different things. As far as the back goes, these are my knockout roses, which they do look a little sad because they have not gotten put into the ground yet. So I will just prune this guy up and she'll be fine. These still look okay. There's still some blooms here. It looks like just 2 of them are really struggling. And then kind of this one. We're also putting down all of the plastic tarp to help with all the weeds. So all the weeds need to be pulled out as well. But this was all from Amazon. Curtis really liked this better than the options at Lowe's. So again, these are the grass plants that I want to pull out, and then possibly move those bushes from the front back here. Honestly, I wish that this could all just be sod. They just cut out so much of the little bit of yard that we already have and put some useless stuff in, and then we just do not like aesthetically these plants. So again, these will most likely be the spots that we switch out those plants from the front. There's a couple of spots on the side of the house as well. So we'll just change all these out. Okay, out in the garage, I'm coming to get my little stuff. I've got my gloves because pulling out all those plants and stuff will kill your hands. I have a smaller shovel, but I'm gonna actually take Curtis's larger shovel and rake, and we'll go out there and start digging things up and trying to get all the current pine straw up. Good morning. We have been steady working so hard on this yard, and so a lot of times I get so zoned in to what I'm doing as far as all the yard work. So we are so close to being done. It's unbelievable. Today, right now, I am dropping off a few things at a clothing donation box. I'm gonna go by a landscaping business, nursery, and see if they have some of the sod. We have a particular type of sod that we have to have. I had gone to Lowe's past week, one of the millions and millions of times I've gone, and they only have one particular type of sod. Well, I got it to see even if it would look majorly different, and it did. It looked a lot different. It would look so bad. You really have to stick with whatever the one grass you have is. And Curtis has done so well of like growing it in and making it look so good. Gotta run over to this nursery really quick to see if they've got some sod to fill in the spots on the front landscape, and then I'm just trying to, we'll probably be cutting some of the squares in half because I want to also make the rest of the yard just better. They just created such large plant beds. Anyway, so we are heading over to this nursery now because the donation box that I was going to dump these things into is not there. Curtis has to leave to go and take an exam, and so I have to get back so that he can leave to go and do that. And then we'll do a quick little update on all the progress that we've made. It just is really starting to look so good. And of course, like, a lot of it is still new and some of the plants are just still so young. And so I'm very excited to watch it continue to grow and flourish. I just love, there's nothing better to me. I don't know if it's just me getting older or what, but there's just something so calming about putting your hands in the dirt and just really getting in there and doing all this gardening and landscaping stuff. It's a lot of work. I have so much respect for people that do landscaping because it is a hard job, especially in a very brutal climate. The sun, the heat, the humid here is unreal. And I do know that usually landscaping companies is more than just one person or just more than just two people, but it's a lot of hard work. So respect to all the landscapers out there. Good morning. It's now the next day. It is Wednesday, the 29th of May. Our front yard is pretty much completely done. We're just going to be taking care of the lawn, and we put some sod down, so that's obviously going to look like brand new sod. So it looks so much better. I'm so excited. And I wanted to throw in really quick the new pendant lights that I got over our counter. They are absolutely so gorgeous. And I only have one right now. For some reason, the shipping or the delivery got delayed yesterday. It was supposed to be here yesterday with the other one. And for some reason it got delayed. So it says it's supposed to be here by 4 o'clock today. I wanted to show before and after what it looks like. They're so stunning. So Curtis is gonna go ahead and change out one and then take down the other. So that way when the next one gets here, we can just throw that up and we'll be done with that project as well. So we also have it's our 1 year that we've been in this house. So we closed a year ago in the first week of June. And so we have a lot of like yearly inspectors and everything coming in to make sure everything is functioning the correct way, all the stuff that's up for warranty. So lots of people are like in and out and doing things and checking things. That's why it's just kind of been like chaotic trying to film and trying to upload it. So we're definitely going up way later than I thought we would be. But we're gonna go take a look at the light in the box. What we have, I've been trying to clean the counters. My mom is actually coming into town on Friday, so in 2 days. Tomorrow we're going to Busch Gardens, and so we're really just trying to get a lot of the things done. So let's go take a look at these lights really quick. So these are the current lights that the builder put in. Everything in this house was chosen by the builders. So these are the lights they have, which also look just like some at Pottery Barn as well. They have the same exact style. I think they're like Kichler, possibly. Anyway, these are the old ones, and like I said, I'm still cleaning the kitchen. We're still cleaning the kitchen, but these are the old ones. Lights off. You can see I actually did make this change to the Edison bulb in there, so that's the only change that I made instead of it being the regular light bulbs. So here are this amazing pendant. It's glass, it's heavy. It is so gorgeous. So very excited to see these up. So since we are cleaning kind of everything, I moved our rug. I'm replacing it, and I wanted to share these little triangle things that Curtis bought from Amazon to help the rugs stay in place. These are a great, affordable, cheap option. This was a 12 count, and on 2 of my rugs, I only have them in 2 corners, and it holds the rugs perfectly. But on our living room rug, I'm gonna do it on all 4 corners, but it's 2-sided. You put one side on the rug and one side is attached to the floor. Not attached, but it's more grippy to the floor, and they have been amazing. Like, worth the $8 or whatever it was.
Subscribe.
Super, super inexpensive. Thank you.
Okay, so how was your day? Going great? Good night. Hi guys, you want to do this because it's a mattress because we need to draw like this marker. Good night and peace out.